The ProFrame on the Luxe X allows you to quickly and easily remove the Luxe X grip frame without any tools. This is facilitated by a forward latch here at the front of the grip frame, as well as a rear latch here externally visible below the rear bolt cap. In order to remove the frame itself, we're going to start by removing the bolt, which covers and locks in our rear latch. The rear latch is secured by a stainless steel bolt which passes through and into the frame. In order to unsecure the rear latch, we're simply going to press up on this rear tab and forward until it clicks. Second, we're going to go to our forward frame lock and press it back towards the trigger frame itself before separating the two components from each other. Looking at the top of the trigger frame, you can see our air port, our rear latch securement pin, as well as the contact point for your eye system. If you articulate the forward pin forward, you can see it protrude from the frame, as well as see the maintenance screw at the top. Most players will never need to replace this component. However, it is serviceable and replaceable in the event of damage. On the body itself, you'll see our lower latch block, which is again replaceable and adjustable. You'll see the solenoid with its contact patch, as well as the upper eye contact. Looking down from the top, we can see our rear latch, which is again removable and replaceable in the event of damage or need of service. In order to reassemble, we're simply going to make sure our forward latch is in its forwardmost position, or our rearward latch is in its most open position. And you can see that by looking down through the back hole in the body and see that the entrance for our grip frame pin is free and clear. With the forward pin retracted and our rear pin lined up, we're going to then slide the two components together and latch our forward pin and then our rear. Next, we'll take a look at adjustment of the front pin, as well as removal and installation of the rear latch system. The forward latch of your Luxe X grip frame controls the compression between the grip frame and the body of the marker. It's particularly important that this be adjusted properly in order to maintain proper contact between the upper and lower eye surfaces. The latch itself should be able to move back and forward with minimal resistance, and with the marker on, you should be able to grip the marker itself and grip frame and pull the two apart without causing an eye error on your board. Adjustment to this latch is made simply through the two small ports you see on either side of the latch using a 1/16 Allen key. Inserting down through the top, tightening them or turning them clockwise will increase the compression, and turning them counterclockwise will decrease the compression. Every effort should be made to adjust these 2 points evenly in order for the latch to have smooth operation. Getting familiar with our rear latch starts with looking at how it engages into the body. On the rear part of the body, you can see 2 slots, one located here at the rear and one slightly forward of the rear grip frame hole. These 2 slots correspond to engagement points on the other side of our latch. So on the bottom side of our latch, you'll see 2 brass jaws, as well as this anodized aluminum black lever. The black lever engages to these 2 posts you see here on the body, and these 2 jaws engage into the 2 channel slots. Reinstallation of the latch is straightforward. First of all, we want to move it into its forwardmost position. So looking at your latch, you're going to have your forward jaw flat and your rear jaw perpendicular to your black lever. Now, looking from the bottom side of the marker, you will be able to identify the forward slot in which we're going to put our forward jaw into. Again, starting with our latch in this configuration, this L-shaped configuration, we're going to simply slide that front latch into its T-slot and then forward. So as you can see, that front jaw is now in its T-slot and we've slid the latch completely forward. We're then going to put the latch into its almost closed position by lowering the lever into the slot. As you can see, it's not in the appropriate slot. However, it is positioned perfectly when you look down through the bottom to see that the rear jaw is now lined up with the slot in the body. So we're going to then take this latch lever forward while guiding the jaw into that slot and finally open. So you will have your latch now in its forwardmost position, clicked, as well as you'll be able to look through the grip frame hole and see that it is free of obstruction. Putting your grip frame back onto your marker, securing our front screw and then our rear latch. As you can see, as the latch engages, it grasps the head of the rear grip frame screw with both jaws and is flat and level. Finally, we're going to go ahead and reinstall our bolt kit, and we shouldn't encounter any resistance from the latch itself, and our tail cover will sit nice and flush.